For the next step in the intro series, we'll cover your first visit. The Propeller app is available on both iOS and Android and can be used on either phone or tablet. From the app homepage, you'll see all the work assigned to you. Each visit will display the time slot, address, and the type of work that is required. To open a visit, press on one of the tiles in the list. Once opened, you'll be able to see the occupier details at the top and some more information about the work required in the visit instruction. If there are any risks at the property, they will be displayed here as well. Property history will show all previous visits to the property, and appliance details will show any assets logged against it. There are 3 main interactions you can make with a visit: start visit, on way, and missed visit. On way will alert the website admins that you are travelling to the property. It can also be set up to text customers that you're on your way as well. If you can't carry out the work at the property, you can mark it as a missed visit. There is a list of reasons that you can enter for marking a visit as missed, but you can also add your own notes and photos. The visit can then be rescheduled from this page or rescheduled on the website. If you arrive at the property and gain access, press Start Visit and the visit page will open up. The app will also log the time it was pressed to later calculate the duration at the property. The visit summary will log all your interactions you've made with the visit. You can use the engineer notes section to enter any comments about the work you've carried out. To work on an appliance, you'll need to go to the Asset Reports section. Other than commercial gas appliances, any assets related to the property will appear in the list here. To add an asset, press Add New Asset. Press on the Type drop-down to select the type of asset you would like to add. On gas and oil visits, this will be gas and oil by default. For adding any other type of asset, see our Dynamic Asset tutorial on how to add these. You can choose the make and model of the asset from the default lists, or you can enter them manually in the Other Make fields. You'll then be able to fill in the attribute information for the asset, such as type, location, flue, and fuel type. If you have the last service date, you can enter it into this field in order to maintain the service deadline. Assets can also be tagged with QR codes on Propeller. Simply stick the QR label to the asset and press Add Asset Tag, then scan the QR code. This will then give the asset a unique identifier. This allows you to easily identify and work on them, especially on sites with multiple assets. For more information on asset tagging, contact Propeller support. The asset will then appear in the asset report list. The buttons on the right will show you how you can interact with the asset. If you need to amend any details, press Edited. And to remove the asset, press Decommission Unit. This will remove the asset from the property for future visits. Pre-existing assets that are decommissioned can be reinstated from the website. Create Certificate will allow you to create documentation against the asset. The visit type that has been assigned to you will determine which activity will open on the asset, and also which reports you can create. For example, a service visit will set the activity to service. This will create a CP12 with service set to yes on the certificate. However, this activity can be changed by pressing on one of the other options in the list. To begin entering the details for the service, press on the report in the list. You can then enter all safety check information and readings for the CP12. Once you're done, press Complete. A tick will then show next to the reports you have completed. After you've completed all your required forms, press Complete again. There will then be a green tick to show you've completed all required forms against the asset. If you need to amend them, press on the Complete tick to re-enter the form. If you're not working on an asset for this gas visit, you can press Add Non-Asset Activity. This will allow you to complete the visit without doing any activities on any assets. If you need to complete any other reports at the property, such as risk assessments or smoke and CO alarm checks, you can find them in the Property Reports section. For adding smoke and CO alarms, press on the report name and it will open up. You can then select the location and type of alarm as shown. Then enter the make and model along with the service information. Once you've entered all the details for one alarm, press Add to the list. You can then add another, add some notes, or press Complete to finish the report. After completing the report, a check will appear next to it and a log entered into the summary of work. Propeller has a catalogue of reports that can be assigned to you if required. If you have any custom forms, we can create them for you as well. For information on development costs, contact Propeller support. To add photos to a visit, press Take Photo at the bottom. Press it again and either take a photo in the app or add it from your device gallery. Up to 20 photos can be added onto a visit, as well as a description for each photo. You can also create materials lists, invoices and quotes from the app. To create an invoice, press Billing and Materials and select the option in the window. Press Add an item to add your first invoiced item. You can then search for parts and charges using your parts catalogue set up on the website. If you haven't set up your parts catalogue yet, or the part you're looking for isn't there, you can add a non-catalogue item. This will allow you to add a one-off part or charge to this invoice. When adding an item, you're also able to enter the quantity and whether it's been fitted, ordered or been supplied. There is also an option to add labour charges to the invoice. After you've added all parts and charges, you can add a payment or press complete. To enter tightness test results on the visit, use the button at the bottom to bring up the tightness test questions. If you forget to do this step, you'll be reminded to enter the details on completion of the visit. When you're unable to complete all the work at the property on the day, or are awaiting parts you have ordered, you can mark the visit as further work required. To do this, press Yes in the further work section and then select if you're awaiting materials. The next visit can then be scheduled in by admins on the website on the completion of the visit. Alternatively, you can schedule in the follow-up visit on the app. Select the follow-up date and time slot agreed with the customer and select Keep Assigned to Me. This will create a new visit on the system for the date you have selected and automatically assign it to you. Once you've completed all work at the property and any reports on the visit, you can press Complete Visit. The duration for the visit is calculated when you press Start and Complete on the visit page. However, you can also manually amend this time by using the arrow keys on the hours and minutes. If you need to update any customer details at the property, you can do this here. If the customer is not present at the time of completing the visit, you can press Customer Not Present and this will allow you to complete the visit without a signature. Alternatively, you can press Continue where the customer can then sign off the work.